Hey everyone, and welcome back to the Liberty Mundo channel. Today we're tackling a question I get a lot. How to obtain a second passport if you have a criminal record. Let's be honest, a criminal record complicates things. It can feel like every door is slammed shut when it comes to international travel and opportunities. We're talking about intense background checks that scrutinize your past, even decades-old offenses. Many countries demand police clearance certificates from every place you've lived, and they don't always differentiate between a youthful mistake and something more serious. Then there's the dilemma of disclosure. You absolutely have to be honest on your application, because lying can lead to a permanent ban. But that honesty can, unfortunately, also lead to rejection. It's a tough situation, and if that's not enough, many countries impose long waiting periods after a conviction, sometimes years, even decades, before they'll even consider your application. During that waiting period, you have to do more than just stay out of trouble. You have to actively prove you're rehabilitated, which is a complex process in itself. On top of all of this, finding a lawyer who specializes in these types of cases can be a real challenge. But don't lose hope. While it's definitely an uphill battle, it's not always impossible. In this video, I'll explore the potential solutions, including some you might not have considered, and lay out 7 practical strategies to boost your chances of securing that second passport and unlocking a world of new possibilities. So it's a challenging landscape, but there are paths forward. It's crucial to explore all your options, and that includes some that might be less obvious. Let's have a look at 7 strategies that can significantly improve your odds. 1. Citizenship by descent. This is a fantastic option if you have the right heritage. Many countries offer citizenship to descendants of their citizens, sometimes going back several generations. Explore your family history. Dig deep into your family tree. You might be surprised to find a connection to a country that offers citizenship by descent. Italy, Ireland, Poland, and Germany are known for relatively generous ancestry-based citizenship laws. For example, Ireland allows citizenship if you have a grandparent who is an Irish citizen. You'll need official documents like birth certificates, marriage certificates, and potentially even historical records to prove your lineage. This route bypasses the usual residency requirements, and in many cases, may not be as heavily impacted by a criminal record, depending on the country's specific laws. It's a great option to consider. 2. Citizenship by marriage. Marrying a citizen of another country can significantly shorten the path to citizenship. Many countries reduce the residency requirement for spouses of their citizens. For instance, in the U.S., a spouse of a citizen can apply for naturalization after 3 years of permanent residency, instead of the usual 5. You'll likely still need to meet language and civics requirements, but these can sometimes be less stringent for spouses. Immigration authorities will thoroughly investigate to ensure the marriage is genuine and not solely for immigration purposes. Be prepared for interviews and to provide evidence of your shared life. While a criminal record can still be a factor, some countries are more lenient when it comes to spousal applications, particularly for less serious offenses. 3. Target countries with flexible policies. Not all countries have the same strictness when it comes to criminal records. Some are more understanding, especially for older or less severe offenses. Caribbean CBI programs, like those offered by St. Kitts and Nevis, Antigua and Barbuda, and Dominica, offer citizenship in exchange for investment. While they do conduct background checks, minor or older convictions might be overlooked, especially if not related to financial crimes or violence. Turkey's CBI program is another possibility. They require a significant real estate investment, and while background checks are part of the process, there have been cases where applicants with non-violent records have been approved. 4. Clean your record if possible. This is your best bet if you can manage it. A clean record significantly improves your chances. Many U.S. states allow for expungement, which essentially erases certain non-violent crimes from your record after a waiting period and if certain conditions are met. Record suspensions in Canada. These hide convictions from most background checks after a set period of good behavior. Spent convictions in the U.K. Under the Rehabilitation of Offenders Act, some convictions become spent after a certain time, meaning you usually don't have to disclose them. Pardons. A pardon is an official forgiveness of a crime, often granted by a head of state. While rare, it can be extremely helpful in immigration cases. Consult with a criminal defense attorney in your home country to see if you qualify for any of these options. 5. Consider investment or residency programs. If immediate citizenship is out of reach, residency can be a valuable stepping stone. Portugal Golden Visa requires a significant investment in investment funds, but minor offenses outside the EU might not automatically disqualify you. Thailand Elite Visa offers long-term residency with fewer hurdles, though serious convictions could still pose issues. Mexico Temporary Residency. Their background checks are generally less rigorous, making it an accessible option for those with older or minor records. Uruguay. Known for its relatively straightforward residency process, Uruguay might be a good option for those seeking a stable and welcoming environment in South America. After establishing residency, you can eventually apply for citizenship. The idea is to establish yourself in a country, maintain a clean record, and then potentially apply for citizenship after fulfilling the residency requirements. 6. Prove you've changed. If your record can't be cleared, you need to build a compelling case that demonstrates you've turned your life around. Collect character references from employers, community leaders, or religious figures. Provide records of employment, volunteer work, educational achievements, or any participation in rehabilitation programs. A letter from the sentencing judge or prosecutor supporting your rehabilitation can carry significant weight. Some countries, like Australia, allow you to appeal a denial by presenting new evidence of rehabilitation. A skilled immigration lawyer can be invaluable in this process. 7. Get expert help. This is not a journey to undertake alone. You need a qualified immigration expert, ideally one with experience in handling cases involving criminal records. The team at Liberty Mundo can help with complex immigration cases. They will help you identify countries where your specific record is less likely to be a barrier. Advise you on legal nuances like moral turpitude clauses, which can impact eligibility in countries like the U.S. Negotiate with immigration authorities on your behalf, presenting your case in the most favorable light. Guide you through the application process, ensuring all documents are properly prepared and submitted. Look, getting a second passport with a criminal record is a challenging journey. It takes time, meticulous research, unwavering honesty, and often a considerable financial investment. But for many, it's absolutely worth the effort. A second passport can represent a new beginning, a chance to expand your horizons, and the freedom to pursue opportunities around the globe. Start by exploring all your options, including ancestry and marriage-based routes. If those aren't viable, research countries with more flexible policies towards applicants with criminal records. And remember, a clean record is your strongest asset, so explore expungement or pardons if at all possible. Thanks for watching. If you found this video helpful, please give it a thumbs up and subscribe to the channel for more content on global citizenship and immigration. And don't forget to check the description box below for links to resources and further information.